Okay, everyone, welcome to a very special Let's Play that I am going to do for you. I don't know if you recognize some of the characters on screen. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. I'm sure if you're familiar with the manga that this is parodying, very, very much. It's Initial D, and it's about street racing. Not drag street racing like Fast and Furious, but like tow street racing with what's the word that I'm looking for? We're drifting. There we go. So someone came up with this grand idea where they would take it to the extreme, and instead of being about like this kid that whose dad owns like a tofu shop and stuff, and he just learned how to drive cars so he could deliver tofu and get fast and all that, and eventually become part of the racing scene. This is different. All the main characters who are street racers in the original series are now train conductors. Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome stuff. This is the trial for, I believe, it's called Densha Day D, which I'm not really sure if that means like train D or something. I don't really know. I'm not too familiar on the translation with that. But basically, it's extreme train racing, and it's called Densha Day D Lightning Stage. If you're not familiar with the arcade stage games that the Initial D series spawned, this is what this is parodying. So we're racing trains, and it's pretty great. Why are we here at this character select screen? I don't know. It doesn't really even matter, because the trial only lets us play against the computer anyway, even though we kind of select the first player here, and then let me see if I can find the button for the second player. It's around here somewhere. Where is it? There we go. It doesn't really matter because they're going to have us race against the computer anyway in story battle. This pretty much directly follows the Initial D storyline. So if you're familiar with the Initial D storyline, you don't really need to know much to get familiar with this. And the game is in Japanese, so there's going to be some dialogue here. And basically, the first race that Takumi, the main character that I'm playing here, goes up against an Initial D is against Keisuke Takahashi of the Akagi Red Suns. I don't know what the team name is here, but it's gonna be pretty great. Pretty great if you're into this whole thing. By the way, I know that this is kind of abrupt and sudden, like right here, and that I'm supposed to be recording Pokemon White 2. And I would like to first apologize to everyone that's looking forward to Pokemon White 2, but I figured I would do something a little slower. I mean, not slower, but a little less lengthy in time, since this race will only take place over the course of several minutes, as opposed to Pokemon White 2, which I would have to record for about 40 minutes or so, 30 something to 40 minutes, just to get enough footage. I'm probably only going to do one race, since this is a trial and all that stuff. If you notice me shifting back and forth, that is the signature move of the main character Takumi. I do multi-track drifting. It's pretty crazy. If I make it to the end, you'll probably see a panel where where Keisuke Takahashi's like, "Whoa, multi-track drifting" and all that shit. I know, spoiler, but it's pretty damn funny. Especially since we're racing to Eurobeat, which is also something that Initial D is kind of famous for. They do a lot of races, and several of my trains are off the track right now, if you can't tell by the red in the back there. It's all good. When the green is displayed, all my trains are in line. When it's orange, it means some of them are going off the rail. When you see that light blue, it means that I'm multi-track drifting pretty much with the first car. And there you go. And when it's red, it means my train one of the cars is completely off the track. So it's pretty great. I only have up to 4th gear in this train. I know somewhere down the line, especially since it follows the Initial D storyline, I eventually get an upgrade for the engine in this train. And whoa, lots of trains derailing back there. And I have played a little bit further ahead in some of the trial games that I get. Eventually, I believe after this, there's a Burning Stage and Climax Stage. And in Climax Stage, I actually have the upgraded train, where you have up to like Gear 12. Holy shit. Whole bunch of, all my trains are getting derailed here, so I might have to start over if I can't get myself, oh no, I can get myself back on track. I can get myself back on track. We're good. We're good there. We are good as gold. I'm not even sure what that was, but yeah, Gear 12. Imagine that, right? Gear 12. It's pretty great. It's pretty good stuff. And so far, I'm actually able to keep up with it pretty good. It's probably the best that I've ever done. I have been doing some practice runs up in the, well, not necessarily the past. Well, it is the past, but ever since I got this this trial a couple days ago, I've just been kind of playing the levels over and over again, trying to get familiar with a lot of what's going on and stuff. And yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty funny. Especially if I do the trial for Climax Stage. Oh my god, there's some crazy shit that happens in that. I mean, this is pretty crazy as is, right? You know, the fact that I'm racing a train, extreme train racing, as it were. Pretty great, pretty good stuff. I must say, pretty great stuff. I'm enjoying it a lot, especially since, you know, I did play a lot of the arcade stage when I was at college. A local arcade had it. Unfortunately, I believe that place has been shut down. It's moved several times, but I guess sometime last year, during the last quarter of the year, they shut down, and that's really unfortunate because that arcade was the bomb diggity. Yes, I said that. It was really good. Unfortunately, arcades are a dying medium. You know, arcades are awesome though. There's so much fun to be had in an arcade, and unfortunately, a lot of people growing up these days, not just kids but adults as well, they will never get to experience that joy, and it is just amazing. It's a great feeling, you know. Just kind of going in, spending, you know, maybe $5 to $10, sometimes maybe $20, getting maybe in exchange for quarters or the arcade tokens, and just playing a coin-op machine. You know, it's kind of one of those types of things. But I don't know if we're getting to the end here. I think we're getting pretty close. Oh, I'm derailing. I'm derailing. No. We need to catch up. Oh man, now he's ahead. We need to get back up to Gear 4. Yeah, he's getting a little frustrated here. He's like, how is this train keeping up with my new train with the rotary engine and shit? Which I'm sure that's what his train has. And in the Initial D manga, the main character that I play as drives this crappy, as I say in air quotes, really old 8.6 Hachiroku hatchback Panda Trino, and it's supposed to be, you know, everyone's just like, oh, that car's a piece of crap and whatever, but really, I mean, it's a good drifting machine. In Japan, it's still hailed as one of the best towed cars on the scene. And everyone's like, oh man, this car sucks, you know, in the series and whatever. And Keisuke Takahashi actually drives an FD3S with a rotary engine, so he's got some of the new tech stuff, and he ends up losing to the main character. So that's what we're trying to accomplish here. We're trying to, I mean, obviously, since we're racing, you know, we want to win, but we're trying to make him lose. And if you hear that heartbeat throughout the entirety of this video, that's also another parody of on maybe not even just the song, but some of the sound effects that Initial D uses and stuff. So, like I said, extreme parody of Initial D. I'm almost getting ahead here. Gotta brake a little. No, I can go full speed through this thing and I'll be okay. Be pretty alright. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this extreme train racing game. Trust me, when I was reminded of it, when I rediscovered it a couple days ago, I was like, holy shit, how did I even forget about this game? You know, this game is ridiculous and crazy. Oh, come on. Nope, nope. Aw, you're not gonna let me multi-track drift. Come on. We're getting there, though. We're getting there. It's gonna be, like, probably right after the stretch here. Here we go. Multi-track drift! Oh, look at that shit! Multi-track drift! Yeah, and he freaks out, so it's pretty great stuff. Pretty great. Oh, man. Oh, oh, oh. Come on. There we go. Oh, nope. I didn't get to finish the way that I wanted to. Kind of didn't, you know, come back around and realign my car, but we won, and that's what's important. Yeah. Yes, yes, we did it. We did it. And there's Ryosuke Takahashi, the big cheese, the brother of Keisuke, if you couldn't tell, and he's like the boss at the end of the first stage. So that's it for Densha Day D Lightning Stage. I hope you guys enjoyed this in place. Excuse me. In place of Pokemon White 2. Promise I'll have that up probably sometime next week. I'm not. This will probably be the only video that goes up on Saturday. So enjoy it. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. If you're a fan of Initial D and you know about that, then great. If not, then I'm kind of introducing you into it in kind of a weird way. But like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed Extreme Train Racing, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Thanks for watching.